Hey, it's Azia from SOBs, and I'm here with
Azia.
Okay, so tell everybody how you got to the point where you are now.
Yes. So, really fast, I just kind of hustled my way using social media and networking my little tail off, and it landed me on a show on BET called Hustle in Brooklyn. And the show was dope. The experience was great. It was definitely, I've never been on a reality show, so just learning how they produce it, how it happens. It wasn't a scripted reality show, so people think that it is, but that's not the way it works. And it was interesting to see, especially having a background in communications and understanding how TV works. It was interesting to actually be in front of the camera, not behind the camera, and living my life out in a vulnerable state.
Okay, the vulnerability is real. Do you ever feel like as a woman, do you ever feel like you have to hold back on that?
Always.
Okay.
And not hold back in a sense of like I can't speak because I'm very blunt. I say whatever it is that comes to mind. You're nice to me, I'm nicer to you. You're rude to me, I'm a devil. But the things in terms of like what needs to be held back is usually more so like with sexuality, me not wanting to be perceived as a certain way. Not because I don't mind being sexy. I'm very sexy. I'm very sexual, touchy kind of person. But I don't want that to be mistaken for being promiscuous or whore. Shout out to Black Youngster for lack of better words. You know what I'm saying? So I think that is where the line is gets a little blurry for just women in general. So I think that part is hard.
Okay. So upstairs you shared like a lot of your personal story. Mm-hmm. If you could share like one part with us now that you feel like is most important, what would that be?
Yeah, the most important part of my personal journey was just me actually taking a look from the outside, looking in on what I've been through and noticing that there was a pattern and that I wasn't elevating because I was stuck in a pattern, and I was just allowing other people's issues, other people's input, other people's ideas and ideologies affect how I was doing things, and caring so much about what people thought and just the way that they thought I should be, instead of just like owning into my own spirituality and my own center and believing in myself, and whether I'm right or wrong, being able to sleep at night with my own wrong versus someone else's own wrong. I think that was like the biggest life-changing thing that I've done.
Okay. Yeah. That's a lot, and that's very important, especially as an artist. So your fans love you, love you. I see all the time on social media. Mm-hmm. What do you think it is about you that people just attach themselves to so strongly?
I think that I have a light about myself, like when I walk in a room or when I'm around, just in general, that people are able to tell that I'm very authentic, and I take pride in that. I think that just me being a spiritual person and understanding that like my spirit or my vibe is really what resonates with people, that no one else really does that. We have a lot of artists today, and the more positive ones are still quiet, and the ones who are not so positive are very loud. So it's cool to see because kids really like me and they think that I'm cool even though I'm positive. And I mean, I'm not a freaking saint, like by far. I'm not a saint. Like I've done things that I'm not proud of. I'll still do things that I'm not proud of. It just depends on like who you fucking with. I don't want to curse, but who you get. What you give me is what you're going to get.
Yeah.
And I think some people play on for gimmick, most artists. So, like, bad sells, you know what I'm saying? So, which is true. And I'm not mad at that. But I think being honest sells too. So
okay.
That's my approach.
Okay. So, if you had to walk away, I guess, and give people one piece of advice, especially like young people trying to come up in the music industry, what would that be?
I would say be true to you. Be honest. If it takes you a day to figure out what that honesty is, go to sleep, wake up, pray about it. God is real. Ask for guidance and discernment in your decisions. And like, that's as real as it's going to get, because this industry is real tricky, and it's a lot of mirrors, and it's a lot of tricks. It's just a lot of, it's not what you think. So the more honest you are with yourself, the easier your process will be. What's good, y'all? It's your girl Azia from BET's Hustle in Brooklyn. And right now I am at the legendary SOBs. Make sure you guys stay tuned in. I got my makeup line coming out. Brownies Couture by Azia. You already know we have Plates with Snakes videos dropping this Friday. And it's sick. Nothing like you ever seen before. Shout out to Daenerys. You know that's me. Khaleesi, right?